Well, I talk about him and I dream about him. I live to love him and I love to ride. I'll always have him, be lost without him. There's magic in those gentle lines. What is it? What is it with girls and horses?
Welcome back, everyone, to this week's Raelee and Romeo Sunday Review. I am going to do things a little bit differently this week, and I'm actually going to throw in a couple clips here of Raelee riding from the other day while I kind of give my review on how things have gone. Over the past month, Raelee has logged about 20 hours of work that she has put in with Romeo. And this is anything from, working with him in hand, with his walk trot, to riding him, to taking him out, and just working on his manners. She has really put the effort in, and I could not tell you how happy I am with the results that we are seeing. Earlier this week, we had our farrier come out to trim everybody's hooves in the barn. And even her response really kind of not only blew me away, but kind of really showed just how much of a difference the work that we're putting in is really doing. When she first came, she was one that was kind of behind me in pushing and saying, Romeo is not a good horse for Raelee, just with how he acted after she came out the first time with, he was kicking, he was rearing, he was bucking and carrying on. And if he would have done that while Raelee was there, obviously, she would have gotten hurt, which I'm glad that it did not happen while she was there, that it happened while I was, the one holding him. But it's one of those, looking back at where he was at that point and looking at where he is now is just night and day. When she came out, obviously it was quite comical, because when she did come out, we asked and we're like, when she goes, do you mind if we wait and do Romeo last, just so, all the others are done first? And I said, yeah, that's not a problem. I'm not necessarily sure how he's going to act. Because, obviously we had seen the first way he had acted. And I said I had been working with him. Raelee's been working with him. And, he's been lifting his feet quite well with us. We kind of explained a little bit more of his back history. And, we wanted to take a much softer approach with him. So she finished up with the girls in the barn, and then we ended up working on him to do his feet. And much to my surprise, and I don't know why I'm so surprised, because we have been working with him, but much to my surprise, he was an absolute angel. He stood there, he lifted his feet. He was all but falling asleep while I was holding him, and Sam, our farrier, was working on his feet, which was absolutely amazing. She even made the comment of, how he is compared to how he was is night and day. And that, Raelee and I have done a phenomenal job with working with him, which most of the credit goes to Raelee, because at this point I was only working with him on his feet. And Raelee has been doing everything else. She did have that little setback, the other week with her episode where she kind of got spooked and didn't want to get on his back when she was mounting from the fence. However, and this is part of the autism thing. However, the next minute we turn around, and the day that Sam came out to do his feet, we had him tied outside, just so he could chill and kind of stay calm while everybody was getting their feet done. And all of a sudden, I hear this mom coming from outside. And my husband walks by and goes, you need to go out there and go see what she's doing. So I go and, peek around the corner, and she's climbing on the fence and sliding right on his back. And he is just like, okay, cool, I'm good with this, as she loved on him. And she did it 3 or 4 times and was perfectly fine with it, which was awesome to see. But that's one of the wonders of having a child, you know, that's an equestrian with disabilities and that has the autism, is you have your good days and you have your bad days. You know, we had her go out and ride, and we did the lunge line in order to kind of calm her down after that episode, and she absolutely loved that lesson, that we gave her, where it was a lunge line lesson. And then this week we went out to ride, and we ended up doing it without the lunge line. And as you can see in these little clips, you know, she did great. She was weaving him through the cones. She was circling the cones. She had him stopping. She had him going. We played a couple games. So, I mean, all in all, she has done phenomenal. Romeo has done phenomenal. And I'm really excited to, you know, see just how far she can really take this, and how far Romeo can take it. And really give to Raelee in return. We're coming up on show season here soon. We have shows starting to pop up because spring is just around the corner. We have 4-H, which we have our first meeting of the year tonight. So I mean, we're really excited to see where things go and continue with everything. So once again, thank you all very, very much for following along. Thank you for all the likes, the comments, the follows. Raelee is super excited that she has so many followers and so many people liking and really following along on her journey with Romeo. And I appreciate everybody doing so, because it really does give her a confidence boost and keep her motivated to continue doing such a great job. So thank you again. Have a great day. And I will talk to everybody next Sunday. Bye.